Reggie here, your friendly neighborhood bodybuilder and comic book collector, and I want to welcome you to another one of my videos. In this video, I am going to show you a massive stack of comics that I picked up recently from a local bookstore. And I actually hit up a bookstore and a comic book shop, but because of the size of the stack from the bookstore, I'm actually going to break this up into two separate videos because it's just way too many books to show at one time. And some of the books that I'm going to be showing you are bagged and boarded, some aren't, some are in rip bags. I'm going to rebag and board everything and label everything just as soon as this video wraps up. But I wanted to record it because it's just sitting here on my desk staring at me. So we're going to go ahead and jump into this awesome stack of comics that I have sitting off to my side. So I already have this first book in my collection, but when you have an opportunity to pick up multiple copies of something for a great price, you kind of have to do it. So this is Amazing Spider-Man 365. This is actually, I believe, the first appearance of Spider-Man 2099. And I actually think I have 3 copies of this in the collection. Right now, I now have 3 additional copies. And so definitely a cool book. One of them is a little damaged. One might need a cleaning. I need to take them out of the bags and boards to get a really good look at them. But the deal that I've had on the books were so sweet that you couldn't really not pick them up, you know? And so I'm definitely, again, appreciative of being able to snag these books. This next one, again, I have 1 copy of this now. I think this actually might be a better copy. This is a Spider-Man number 26, a little foil action. Definitely a theme going on right now. So I might as well keep it going with Web of Spider-Man number 90. A little bit more of that foil action. This one is actually still in a poly bag. And so definitely going to break this one out and rebag and board this one as well. So slide these off to the side, actually. The next couple are some just regular Spider-Man books that I needed to fuel my run. This is Amazing Spider-Man 630. Here is 632. This is, I don't even know, 615. Cool Sandman cover right there. Here is 631, and I apologize that these are actually out of order. This next one is a book. Whenever I see this book, I pick it up. And I think many of us have books like that whenever we see them for a fair price, we grab them. I'm not even the biggest fan of this character, but I used to read this book back in the day as a kid, and I love it. I love the book. I love the shiny foil, the gimmick of it all. This is New Warriors number 40. Just look at that foil. Gold foil, come on. Hologram, silver foil, gold foil. 90s at its best. This next one, I can't remember. This is someone's first appearance, but this is Alpha Flight number 23, Newsstand. And again, I can't remember whose first appearance, but I'm certain one of you will actually tell me whose first appearance it is. Little X-Force action here, X-Force number 8, and I definitely did not pay that price that you see on that one, but definitely a cool book. Here is some Eric Larson action. This is Amazing Spider-Man 332. Can't go wrong with that. Speaking of foil action, here is Spider-Man issue number 50, and I'm not even sure if you're going to be able to see that on camera, but his eyes are like a hologram. You can't beat that. This is issue number 400 when Aunt May actually dies. I have 1 copy of this in the collection right now, but again, it's an awesome book that I could not pass up, and it's actually in pretty solid shape, maybe better than the other version that I have in the collection already. Here is Spider-Man number 18, little Todd McFarlane action from the 90s. Here is number 19, and this one is, I think this is Eric Larson. Yeah, Eric Larson right there. This one, those don't have boards in them, but they will soon. Some McFarlane. This is issue number 2. Little lizard action there. Here is a reprint of Amazing Spider-Man 20, the first appearance of the Scorpion. This is Marvel Tales number 158. This one's a little beat up, but I bought it because this is actually a recreation, if you will, of one of my favorite Amazing Spider-Man covers. So again, for the price, why not? Here is Spider-Man 99 number 1. I actually have 2 copies of this in the collection right now, and here's another. This one is a little ding. It has a nice little spine tick right about there, but otherwise is in great shape. This one was actually not bagged and boarded, and I slipped it into a bag and board. But this one is actually, again, when you have it in front of you for a fair price, you go ahead and grab it. Spider-Man number 1, the silver cover. Here is, I think the green cover is what that one is. Here is a gold cover. And I actually have a couple of these in the collection. None of them are in fantastic shape except for maybe 2. But again, this one's actually not in bad shape despite the fact that it's in a ripped bag. But there you go. That is essentially my haul of comics that I picked up recently from a bookstore. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. And if you did, I definitely want to encourage you to hit the thumbs up. If you need to reach out to me, feel free to do so at Regie Collects on Instagram. Take care.